years ago.
There are tons of animated timeless classics, and some are turning a little bit old today. Today I'm going to cover great animated movies turning 10 in 2021. Welcome back to Laffy Tunes, let's get into the video. Number 10, Cars 2. Pixar Animation Studio has always been a powerhouse when it comes to animation, but that doesn't mean they're always phenomenal. In 2011, Pixar released the highly anticipated sequel to the Cars universe, Cars 2. While fans flock to the theaters, the movie is one of the Pixar's least popular movies of all time. Unlike the first Cars film, Cars 2 really centers on Mater, who has decided to accompany Lightning McQueen overseas as McQueen competes in the first ever World Grand Prix.
Sorry, ladies.
Number 9, Romeo and Juliet. Released in January 2011, Romeo and Juliet set the stage for animation that year. The movie is loosely based on one of William Shakespeare's most iconic plays of all time, Romeo and Juliet, but instead centers on garden gnomes. The movie centers on two gnome families, Lady Blueberry's family and Lord Redbrick's family, who live next door to each other. These two families have been taught to hate each other by their human owners, who always despise one another. After a competition between the Blueberry and Redbrick families go wrong, a few of the blue gnomes decide to give back to the red gnomes.
Why maximum stealth? Well, you won't get much.
Number 8, Happy Feet 2. After the success of the first Happy Feet movie, writers and animators decided to revisit Mumble in the Penguin world in Happy Feet 2. This time around, Mumble is an adult penguin who is happily married to Gloria. Together, Mumble and Gloria have a son, Eric, who is a bit out there, much like his father once was. After meeting a puffin who Eric naively believes is a young penguin and seeing him fly, Eric is determined to fly too.
And I'm telling you,
Come on, Brian.
the impact force of compact ice under pressure.
Number 7, Kung Fu Panda. While 2011 was a year of original animated movies, it was also a year of sequels. DreamWorks joined the sequel bandwagon with the release of Kung Fu Panda 2 in May of 2011. Since then, Kung Fu Panda has become one of DreamWorks' most successful franchises to date. One would think things would be smooth sailing for the Furious 5 now that Po is officially the Dragon Warrior, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Not only is a new villain threatening to destroy Po's homeland, but Po also learns a family secret about himself. He's adopted. Number 6, Mars Needs Moms. Science fiction and animation don't always go hand in hand, but that didn't stop Disney from trying with the release of the Robert Zemeckis produced Mars Needs Moms. It wasn't really the story that held Mars Needs Mom down, but rather the massive budget due to the use of motion capture technology. In the end, Mars Needs Moms ended up being a box office bomb, but it's still a worthy watch.
Fire butt blaster!
Number 5, Puss in Boots. DreamWorks' first movie, Shrek, not only put the animation studio on the map, but it also launched the studio's first franchise that included sequels and spin-offs. One of these Shrek spin-offs is the 2011 animated movie Puss in Boots. The movies serve as an origin story for Puss in Boots, a sword-wielding cat who is introduced in the second Shrek movie. Number 4, Rango. Rango shocked animation fans around the world with its original character and storytelling when the movie released in March 2011. In fact, Rango even won the Best Animated Film at the Academy Awards, becoming the first non-Disney or Pixar movie to win in 5 years. The movie centers on Rango, a beloved family pet chameleon who has begun to have an identity crisis.
Stop moving! Try not to look conspicuous.
Number 3, Rio. Blue Sky Studio took a break from their successful Ice Age franchise and instead released Rio in 2011, which is definitely an underrated animated movie worthy of a watch. The movie follows Blue, a domesticated macaw who is beloved by his owner. When Blue's owner discovers that there is a female bird of his kind located in Rio, she jumps on a plane with Blue to unite the two. Number 2, The Adventures of Tintin. Steven Spielberg is no stranger to creating iconic action-adventure movies, and The Adventures of Tintin is no different. The animated movie is based on a Belgian comic book series of the same name and weaves together the first 3 books in the series. Tintin is a young reporter whose sidekick is his dog Snowy. Together, the two purchase an old model ship. Unbeknownst to them is a clue that can help lead them to a hidden treasure.
The sandwich. The keys.
Number 1, Winnie the Pooh. Disney returned to the classics in 2011, releasing a new Winnie the Pooh movie. This time around, Disney combined 3 classic A.A. Milne Winnie the Pooh stories to create a heartfelt and hilarious Pooh Bear adventure. The movie kicks off with the news that Eeyore's lost his tail. Instead of trying to find his old tail, the gang decides to compete to see who can find a new, better tail for him. Meanwhile, Owl misinterprets a note left by Christopher Robin, which sends everyone into a panic, fearing that Christopher Robin has been kidnapped by an evil monster that's coming for them next.
No need for the tummy to fret.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. So long.